Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing my first Q&A ever on my YouTube, so hopefully you guys get to know me a little bit more. I did ask on my story earlier this week on Instagram for you guys to ask me questions about my training, personal life, anything really, and I'll choose some today and answer them for you guys. So we've got them here, and I've also got with me my Monster, Peach Monster, that I'm going to be sipping on while answering your questions. So let's get into it. Cheers. She's real tasty. So the first question, okay, have you benched a girl? Have I benched a girl? I don't think so. Maybe in high school I may have tried to. When I first started getting into my training, lifting, one of the girls might have been like, Rosie, try and bench me. So may have tried to. I have bench pressed, what's the best I've bench pressed? 82.5 kilos bench press. That was with elbow wraps on, so I wouldn't really call that a PR because it doesn't really count. I mean, what I would count is raw, where you aren't really using any assistance. I mean, doing like a barbell squat using knee sleeves, that's fine in my opinion, but the elbow wraps, that's gonna add like 10-15 kilos to your PR. So I mean, if you're wanting to push some weight around, you can try that, but I definitely don't bench press anymore at the moment. So your girl could probably only push, what, 65, 70? I don't know. I'm not going to try it out because I don't want to tear my chest. So the next question is how you sew year round. That is the question. Don't know if you guys can see. Definitely not lean all year round at all whatsoever. So I tend to like bulk up and then I'll cut back down, kind of bulk cut, because you know, like when you are in a surplus, that's where you are going to see the most muscle tissue growth, which is my goal, is to keep getting bigger and improving my physique. So you're definitely not going to be able to add muscle when you're in a deficit. That is very, very hard to do. When you're in a deficit, you're basically trying to lose all your body fat and just show the muscle underneath and display what you have built in kind of a longer building, growing phase. So definitely not lean all year round at all. That would not be fun because I would just be probably a hungry, bit of a cranky human, so we don't love that. But yeah, I would say you don't want to stay lean all year round if you really want to build your physique up. I would say try to have, you know, minimum 6 months where you are in kind of a growing phase, and then give yourself like 8 to 12 weeks where you can have a mini cut and pull back your calories to see what you've built underneath. So next question is, how do you split your workouts? So this is a good question. So I am currently doing a 6-day split. I've basically always really done a 6-day split since I started training, which was, I started training a year after high school consistently. I started getting into the gym when I was in year 12. So that's been 7 years. This will be my 8th year training. So yeah, I've always done 6 days. When I first started out, I was doing a push-pull leg split. So very focused on just trying to get as strong as I possibly could. Kind of like powerlifting style type of stuff. I was like squat, bench, dead. Yeah, so what I was saying before, my camera basically shut itself and said that the temperature was too high. I was, squatting, benching, deadlifting all the time when I first started my training. And then right now, as of now, I'm doing a 6-day split where I'm doing my 3 lower bodies and 3 uppers, and more so focusing on like hypertrophy, isolation movements, getting the most out of that and progressive overloading each week. So still, you know, wanting to get stronger week to week, but also not doing like the big 3 compound movements, which are going to just be so taxing on your nervous system, and also just like they're massive taxing movements. So kind of steered away from that like powerlifting style training, and I feel like I've seen way more progress doing the split that I'm currently doing now. So yeah. Favorite fast protein meal or snack? My favorite to get in protein quickly would probably be a protein shake, like having just a shake, using like I use currently at the moment MyProtein Impact Whey Isolate, and that goes down a treat. Currently using the cookies and cream flavor. If you wanted to get some as well, you can use my code rosiejane at checkout, which is going to get you an extra 30% off. So just thought I'd throw that plug in there. And the link for that is in my bio too. But they're like very affordable, and their supplements are unreal. That would be like my quickest way to get in protein, but my favorite source of protein would probably have to be like chicken and steak. I love a beef eye fillet steak. Love, love, love. That just goes down so well. But at the moment I am cutting, so your girl won't be having steaks because it is too high in fat. How do you manage to stay motivated when challenges come your way? I wouldn't say, I feel like with motivation, everyone thinks like, oh, how do you stay motivated? For me, it's not really motivation that keeps me going. It's more so discipline that keeps me going. So I feel like if I don't show up and do, you know, my training sessions or stick to what my current goals are, I feel like I'm almost cheating myself, basically. Like I'm not going to bring out the best in me and be able to achieve the results that I want to get. So I would say that relying on motivation constantly, that is definitely not going to get you to where you want to be, because there's so many days where I just want to lay in bed and be like, fuck, I don't want to train. But you bet I'm going to either smash back, you know, a peach monster, maybe even 2 scoops of pre, and I'm going to get my ass to the gym and I'm going to hit it hard. So that's kind of how I look at it. And once you're at the gym, say if you weren't feeling motivated, once you're there, you hit your session, you have a really good, you know, like training session, you get a good pump, you're going to be thanking yourself and you're going to feel like 100 times better afterwards. So definitely try to just be like, I'm going to do this for myself, and not just, if I feel like shit, oh, I'm not going to go. Basically, don't be a bitch. That's my answer. But yeah, we all have those days. Even I do myself. But then I just tell myself, don't be a bitch. So that's what gets me there, I guess. How many child? I don't have any children. No children for me. Maybe the baby you see on my Instagram stories, that is my sister's baby. So he's my nephew. And yeah, I love him a lot. He is my world. So yeah, I do love him so much. And I get to see him a lot. So we have a very good relationship. And he loves his auntie back. So yeah, favorite gym shoes. At the moment, my favorite gym shoes are my New Balance 9060s. They kind of look like space shoes, but I just love them so much. Like they go with every gym outfit that I own. I used to be obsessed with like Jordan 1s, the lows and like the mids. I have a few pairs of those, but kind of don't really wear them anymore. Also, if I'm speaking very, very fast for you guys, it's basically because I've had like a double shot espresso at 9 a.m. this morning. Currently it's 11 a.m. Saturday morning, and then I'm just throwing this back. So your girl's a bit hyped up. That's why it sounds probably like I'm speaking 100 miles an hour. Favorite movie? Favorite movie? I'm not a massive movie watcher, but I love like action films. Like, love action so much. Like I love The Equalizer. I love like a love romance movie I used to love when I was young. The Notebook, like that's just an OG classic. Who doesn't love The Notebook? I mean, it's just one of the all-time best movies ever. But yeah, I love my action movies. So anything kind of with like action, fighting, shooting, all that type of stuff, I enjoy. I don't love sci-fi stuff, like fantasy, fake kind of shit. I know a lot of people love that. Tom loves it. He's obsessed with it, but me, nah, I'm good. How long did it take to notice drastic changes, including consistent training and food intake? I think the question is like, how long did it take for you to see your body change? Well, for me, it probably took like to see my body composition changing from when I first started lifting to now. It definitely would have taken like, I probably started noticing small changes like 6 months into training, and then massive changes probably 2 years into training, where I was like, okay, she's got some muscle going on. She kind of looks like she's lifted a weight before. But yeah, I definitely think when you're first getting started into the gym, there's this thing like called newbie gains, and basically when you've gone from no training at all, so just not done anything, and then you get into training consistently, you're gonna experience like newbie gains, which is like where your muscles really start to respond to the like to what you're doing, so like to your training. You're gonna experience that for sure, and then I feel like your progress is gonna not be as fast. Like you need to wait years and years. Like if you're doing this naturally, you need to be in it for the long haul. Even if you are enhanced, I mean, I wouldn't know, but I'm saying like I know from like just people from doing research about it that it takes years and years. Obviously using enhancements is gonna fasten your progress probably a lot. But for me, yeah, like it's not any overnight fix. Like it takes years. So you really do have to be in it for the long haul. Next question is, okay, had a few of these questions. Are you competing anytime soon? So basically I am 12 weeks out from my first ever bodybuilding show, which is very, very exciting, but I kind of have just kept it on the DL because I feel like I'm just I expect a lot of myself. So I am like very hard on myself, and I kind of just wanted to be like, stay focused. I kind of just kept it to myself, but the cat is out of the bag. I will be stepping on stage, IFBB, in the bikini category in 12 weeks time in Queensland. So that is for the state show, and then I believe the nationals is 2 weeks after that. So we will see how your girl goes. We're definitely in the depths of prep now. I am also really excited because I'm actually going to do a prep series for you guys for my YouTube to show you, delve deeper into my prep, and basically, you know, do full day of eatings, what I'm eating at the moment, my training, how I'm feeling, my thoughts, my sanity, and yeah, just to give you guys updates on how my first prep is going. So keen for that. I'll have that first video out from next week. I'm going to try to do 1 week a video. A video a week for you guys. My brain is tad impacted at the moment from the low carbs, so that's why I can't talk properly sometimes. But yeah, really excited for that. That's why as well, you've probably seen on my Instagram account, I have gotten a lot leaner as of late. So that's why you girl will be stepping on stage soon. So yeah, really, really excited for that. What are your goals for this year? Well, my goals are to step on stage for the first time and give it my absolute best. I have been training now, like I've mentioned before, for like, you know, going on 8 years. So I think I've given myself like a good foundation and time to try to build as much as I can. And basically now I just want to see where I can go. And my goal, I guess, is to obviously win, but to take it as far as I can with bodybuilding, because I love this stuff. Like, this is my life. As you'll see in the background, this is Tom's pro card. So basically it's above the bed. I see it every single day. So that shit gets me fired up. And we've got a space up here. Could be in a year, could be in 2, could be in 5. I don't know. But that space is free for another one. So we're just gonna wait, and then we will be putting that up there one day, hopefully, and I can record myself in this exact same position, and there will be not 1 but 2. So that'll be a very exciting day. Very exciting. And my other goals are to, this year, just be happy, healthy, you know, like work on myself, my relationships with other people, and basically just thrive. And my mindset, I feel, has definitely changed from last year to this year, to caring less about, you know, what others think of me, and just doing the things I say that I'm going to do. So actually following through. That's my goals for this year. The next question is, what got you into fitness and content creation? What got me into fitness was my partner, Tom. I met him when I was in grade 12, and he was already into training really hard, into the gym. He had actually already competed in a bodybuilding show for the first time. He was in year 12 when he did that, which to me is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, the amount of like dedication and discipline a prep takes is crazy. And he was also, I think, like a vice captain as well in year 12. So he would have had a hectic schedule going on, but he managed to do a comp prep in year 12. And I think he won the Teenage Junior Australia for his age, which is mind-blowing. So when I met him, he was already into it, and then I wasn't really into weight training. Basically, I wanted to be like skinny, so I'd be doing all my cardio and stuff, which is just crazy to me that now that I'm so far away from that, and I actually want to be just, you know, a yoked mass monster, basically. Like, not actually a mass monster, but just want to be big bitch, you know. So he got me into it, showed me how to train. I'd basically follow his exact workouts and try to do half of the weight that he was doing. And then that's how I noticed my strength would be getting, you know, like increasing every single week, is because I'll be trying to keep up with him. And he's a guy, he had already been in the gym for like, you know, 2 years. So his strength was already up there. So he basically introduced me to it all. Then I became obsessed with it, and now it's my life. And then how I got into content creation, I never really never ever crossed my mind that, oh, my, you know, Instagram account, I'm going to get like, you know, more than 50,000 followers. I never even thought I was going to be able to get like 10,000 or whatever. Like, I started posting maybe like, you know, 5, 6, like when I was 2 years into lifting, and just posting like physique updates and progress photos and all of that. And yeah, I think this time last year, or no, in the year of 2022, like end of the year, I started posting when I was doing like a cut, and I was actually supposed to compete that time, and that's when my account kind of like grew and just kept growing. But I never really thought, oh yeah, I want to be you know, content creator. But I'm so grateful for the platform that I do have now, and I really want to use it as much as I can, and to help you guys with your health and fitness journey, and show you the things that I've done, things that I wish I did better, and basically all of that stuff. So use my platform to help you guys and inspire and impact you guys in some way. So yeah, it's awesome that I do have the platform that I have. And yeah, I feel like I'm just rambling, but anywho, I've got a few of these questions. Bicep size. I honestly would not have a clue. Like, for me, my biceps have shrunk because I haven't trained them in about a year. But I used to smash them. Like I said, I used to copy what Tom would do when I first started seeing him and training with him, and he was always doing arms because guys want massive arms, and I'd be smashing curls all the time. So my arms grew and grew, and then they became like a strong point of my physique. And for the category that I'm doing, you don't need biceps. So your girl is not touching any bicep exercise at the moment, but maybe like, I don't know, I think I tried to measure them. I think I measured them once and it was like 12 inches. 12 inches? I'm not too sure. I don't know, but these bad boys have shrunk. The question is, how did you grow your glutes? So with my glutes, how I have grown them basically is I've increased my training volume for my glutes. So I used to never do more than like 2 lower days a week. So as I mentioned before, I do 3 lower body days a week, and most of those lower body days are glute dominant. So I'm doing a lot of glute movements, like your hip thrust movements, like Smith machine hip thrust, machine hip thrust, different variations of those, cable kickbacks, seated abductions, basically all your glute builders. And then your main focus, what you want, like what I've found has helped me best build my glutes, is you want to execute your form like 100% and then slowly progressively get stronger week to week. So whatever you did, in your first week of your training block, you want to beat that the next week. But also, not only with your training is what's going to help you grow your glutes, mainly is your nutrition. You need to be in a caloric surplus. So you need to be consuming more food than what you are burning. So you need to be giving your body extra energy so that you are in a good position to build muscle tissue to those glutes. So girl, you got to eat. Boy, if you want to grow your glutes, you got to eat too. But yeah, basically your food, and then trying to get stronger week to week with your main movements for your glutes is going to help grow them. Maybe we will wrap this video up soon because I feel like I've rambled quite a lot and you guys are probably sick of hearing all these questions. I mean, if you're not, I'm glad you're still watching me. That means a lot. So the last question I will answer is going to be, what supplements do you take? Like a stack of them. I'll basically show you quickly like the supplement box thing that Tom and I have in our room. This bad boy here is like full of subs. So I'll quickly just show you what I take myself. Yes, vitamin C. I take, no, I don't take that. Vitamin D. Oh yeah, I take this one as well. Vitamin D. I take, I take Omega E. There's a lot of shit in here. A lot. Ashwagandha. This one here. Your fish oils and magnesium. And then, yeah, so basically they are the supplements that I take on a daily basis. I found that it just has helped me mainly, like they are great supplements to take daily. But I've also found I used to get sick all the time. Like my immune system was pretty shit, and I would feel like I would get like the flu every few weeks, like, or like, a sore throat and like a head cold. Now I haven't been sick in ages. I mean, I was a little bit run down maybe like 3 weeks ago when I did like a video. Actually, I think I mentioned I was feeling a little bit off, but that's like last time I've been sick in probably like 6 months. So I've noticed a massive difference in actually taking like my vitamins daily. Helps so much with that stuff. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up here for you guys. Hopefully I haven't rambled on too long for you, and you guys got to know me a little bit better. Let me know what other content you guys would like to see in the comments below, or if you liked this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know what to do, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.